Have you ever wondered how designers create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces? The secret lies in their preparation with wireframing and prototyping. These two steps are absolutely essential in the UIUX design process. They serve as the blueprints, the initial sketches, the first tangible representations of a designer's ideas. Wireframing is the initial step where designers create a basic layout of the design, focusing on content hierarchy, navigation, and overall user flow. Prototyping, meanwhile, takes it a step further. It involves creating interactive and more detailed representations of the design, simulating user interactions, transitions, and animations. Both wireframing and prototyping are crucial in testing interactions, gathering feedback, and refining the user experience before moving into the visual design phase. They are the backbone of creating exceptional user experiences. Now that we've set the stage, let's delve deeper into the purpose of wireframing and prototyping. Wireframing and prototyping are not just random steps in the design process. They serve specific purposes. Let's delve into this a bit more. Wireframing is where we roll up our sleeves and start getting our hands dirty. It's the initial step where we sketch out low-fidelity representations of a user interface. But why do we do this? The primary purpose of wireframes is to establish the basic structure and layout of a design without getting lost in the visual details. We're focused on content hierarchy, navigation, and user flow. It's all about ensuring that the interface meets user needs and business goals. Think of wireframes as the blueprint of a building, providing the foundation for what's to come. Now let's shift gears and talk about prototyping. This is where we add another layer of complexity to our design. We're creating interactive and more detailed representations of the design. This is our opportunity to simulate user interactions, transitions, and animations. The purpose of prototyping is to provide a realistic experience for testing and gathering feedback. It's like a dress rehearsal before the actual performance. Prototyping helps us identify usability issues, validate design decisions, and refine the user experience before taking the big leap into the development phase. So in essence, wireframing and prototyping go hand in hand. While wireframing lays out the structure and flow, prototyping brings the design to life, allowing for tangible testing and feedback. They are both crucial in ensuring that the end product is not only visually appealing, but also functional and intuitive. In the world of UI/UX design, skipping these steps is akin to building a house without blueprints or staging a play without rehearsals. It's possible, but the end result may not meet the mark. So, as designers, we need to appreciate the importance of wireframing and prototyping in our design process. With a clear understanding of their purpose, we can now explore the techniques used in wireframing and prototyping. Wireframing may seem simple, but it involves a variety of techniques. Let's dive into some of them. First up, we have paper sketches. Old school, yes, but effective. Sketching wireframes on paper is a quick and low-cost way to explore ideas and iterate on the design. It's a tactile process that allows for easy modifications and encourages brainstorming. The downside? Paper sketches are not as convenient for sharing or preserving as digital methods. But if you're in the early stages of ideation and need to experiment with different layouts, paper sketches can be your best friend. Next, we have digital wireframing tools. These are software applications that provide pre-built UI elements and templates, making it easy to create, edit, and share wireframes. Some popular tools include Sketch, Adobe XD, Figma, and Balsamiq. These tools offer the advantage of easy editing, sharing, and collaboration. They make it simple to create a library of reusable components, ensuring consistency across your design. The drawback? Well, these tools can be expensive and may have a learning curve. However, they're worth investing in for their robust features and the efficiency they bring to your design process. Finally, we have rapid prototyping. This involves creating wireframes directly in HTML, CSS, or specialized prototyping tools. This technique allows for more interactive and realistic prototypes. It's a great way to stimulate user interactions and transitions, right from the early stages of design. But keep in mind, this method may require additional technical skills and could be time-consuming. So, it may not be the best choice if you're working on a tight deadline or lack coding skills. In conclusion, each wireframing technique has its unique advantages and disadvantages. Paper sketches are great for quick brainstorming. Digital wireframing tools enhance efficiency and collaboration, and rapid prototyping brings interactivity to your wireframes. Choosing the right wireframing technique depends on your project requirements and personal preference. Now, let's move on to prototyping techniques. Just like wireframing, prototyping also involves a range of techniques. Now, let's dive into some of the most commonly used prototyping techniques and understand when and why to use each one. First on our list are clickable prototypes. These are interactive versions of the design that allow users to navigate through the interface by clicking on elements. Clickable prototypes provide a realistic experience, making them incredibly useful for testing user flows and gathering feedback. Tools like Envision, Marvel, and Axure RP are great for creating these types of prototypes. Next up, we have interactive animations. These are prototypes that incorporate motion and micro-interactions to add a layer of dynamism to the design. Prototyping tools with animation capabilities, such as Principle, Framer, and Adobe After Effects, are particularly useful for this. Interactive animations can help communicate complex interactions and enhance the overall user experience, making them an excellent choice when you want to bring your design to life. Lastly, we have high-fidelity prototypes. These are detailed representations of the user interface that closely resemble the final visual design, including colors, typography, and imagery. High-fidelity prototypes provide a comprehensive view of what the final product will look like, making them ideal for client presentations, usability testing, and stakeholder approvals. So when and why should you use each of these techniques? Well, clickable prototypes are great when you need to test the functionality and usability of your design. Interactive animations, on the other hand, are perfect when you want to demonstrate complex interactions or add a touch of flair to your design. And high-fidelity prototypes are your go-to when you need to present the design to stakeholders or conduct final usability tests. Remember, the choice of technique largely depends on the stage of the design process you're in and the goals you're trying to achieve. Clickable prototypes are often used in the early stages of design for testing, while high-fidelity prototypes are used later on for fine-tuning and presentations. Each prototyping technique serves a unique purpose. The key is to choose the right technique that aligns with your design goals. Now, let's move on to how to choose the right tools for wireframing and prototyping. Choosing the right tools is crucial for effective wireframing and prototyping. The landscape of design tools is vast and varied, each with its unique strengths and capabilities. The key lies in finding the one that best suits your workflow and needs. When it comes to wireframing, popular choices include Sketch, Adobe XD, Figma, and Balsamiq. These digital tools come loaded with pre-built UI elements and templates, making it easy to create and iterate on your designs. They also offer collaborative features enabling seamless sharing and feedback. Sketch, for instance, is admired for its intuitive interface and extensive plugin ecosystem. Figma stands out with its real-time collaboration and versatile design components. On the other hand, for prototyping, tools like Envision, Marvel, and Axure RP are often the go-to choices. These tools enable designers to create clickable prototypes that simulate user interactions, providing a realistic experience for testing and gathering feedback. Envision, particularly, is known for its user-friendly interface and robust commenting system, making it great for collaboration. If you're looking to add interactive animations and micro-interactions to your prototypes, Principle, Framer, and Adobe After Effects are worth considering. These tools allow designers to communicate complex interactions and enhance the overall user experience. And then there are tools like Framer and Origami Studio that allow you to create high-fidelity prototypes that closely resemble the final visual design. These are particularly useful for client presentations, usability testing, and stakeholder approvals. However, remember that there's no one-size-fits-all tool. Each project may require different functionalities, and what works best for one designer might not work as well for another. Therefore, it's essential to consider factors like your technical skill level, the project's complexity, and the level of collaboration required when choosing your tools. In the end, the right tools can make your design process smoother and more efficient. Remember, the best tool is the one that suits your needs and enhances your design workflow. Wireframing and prototyping are integral parts of the UI/UX design process. In our journey today, we've delved into the purpose of wireframing and prototyping, uncovering their crucial role in establishing structure, testing interactions, and refining user experiences. We've explored the art of wireframing, from quick paper sketches to digital tools like Sketch, Adobe XD, Figma, and Balsamiq, each offering a unique blend of benefits. We've also navigated the world of prototyping, learning about clickable prototypes, interactive animations, and high-fidelity prototypes that closely mirror the final design. Tools like InVision, Marvel, Axure RP, Principle, Framer, and Adobe After Effects have shown us how to bring our designs to life, enabling us to simulate user interactions and enhance the overall user experience. As we wrap up, remember that choosing the right tools is paramount. Each project is unique and requires a tailored approach. Mastering wireframing and prototyping is a step closer to creating exceptional user experiences. Keep practicing, keep iterating, and keep improving.